Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here, and let's wake up the football gods. Wake up, guys. Wake up. Wake up. And we have so many you Eagle fans that come on this channel. We literally need to do an Eagles section because Lord knows you're always here trashing my guy. So I got Philly.500 in the house, and if I can move the camera here, Philly, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I am great. I am fantastic. How are you?
I cooked myself some pork shoulders. So
I saw that. Where's the carbs? Where's the carbs?
Where's the carbs?
Today?
There's no carbs in there.
You gotta have some carbs. Give Mark home some carbs.
Not if you're doing the keto diet. Come on. Have you stopped the keto?
No, actually, I'm still on it.
Okay. All right. So what are you doing? You trying to sabotage me then?
Yes.
Oh, I see how it is. Okay.
See that belt? You see that belt?
Oh, Lord. Here we go. All right. Before we get into the belt and all that stuff, I want to take care of some business. Oh, see, damn. Touched my face. But I have not left my home today. Okay. But real news, Sean Payton, did you hear about this? Sean Payton has tested positive for the coronavirus.
I think I heard something. No.
Must be nice that he can just go out and get a test, because I know a lot of people that need to get tests, but they can't get tests. But They said that he started coming down with symptoms on Sunday, and got tested on Monday, and they got diagnosed, of course, today. So they said he's actually had it for 8 days. How is it? You're out on the West Coast. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, should I have?
No, that's okay. That's okay.
They're going to say you're a bandwagon fan because you're not in Philly. Yeah, because I get it because I'm not in Dallas.
I'm from Philly, though. I was born there. Grew up in South Jersey. I'm there. You met a girl?
Wait. Hold on. I thought Eagle fans weren't allowed to leave the state. Most people on probation aren't allowed to leave the state.
No, but I escaped. I met a girl. I had to come out here for a girl. What are you going to do?
Okay, all right. So, a lot of people aren't taking this serious. Maybe, just maybe, it's not that bad, and if you stay home, you don't get it, and, you stayed home for nothing. But when you start seeing congressmen, you start seeing like Tom Hanks, you start seeing Sean Payton getting it, you might want to take this serious, because if he had it since Wednesday, this is before they started shutting down the NBA, all the people that he's come in contact with potentially can have it.
Yeah.
And you may think, well, that's someplace else and this, that, and the other. Hey, listen, the police substation 2 miles from me, one of the officers tested positive 3 days ago.
Oh, yeah?
One of the first cases in Virginia is the Marine over at Fort Belvoir. He flew back here and was around for a while before he went in. So you don't know. It's not like they got a thing on their forehead that says, I got coronavirus. You just don't know. And you can have it for several days and not know it and pass it to everybody else. Then you come down with it and all those other people. So let's take this stuff seriously. Okay? All right. So enough about that. Enough with the doom and gloom. But speaking of doom and gloom, did you see Todd Gurley cut?
Yeah, cut.
Well, thoughts?
I mean, I'm not surprised. I don't know how good his knees are. I think he could go somewhere in a rotational type setting, but I don't know. I mean, it's not surprising to me, really.
Well, here's the thing, with that. See, that of course has Cowboy fans thinking, "Oh man, we screwed up with signing Zeke." The thing, at least with Zeke, was we didn't wait till like this year or next year to sign it. At least we put the extension where basically we got 3 more years and then we can walk away from Zeke without a problem. So it behooved them, as much as we should have paid our quarterback. It behooved them actually doing that and making him happy then, because that money really, they'll be okay with the salary cap going up.
But Gurley signed. He was kind of older than Zeke was when he signed by a couple of years, right?
What's interesting is I wonder if he knew. You remember how he was adamant about trying to get a deal done? He was literally, he was on social media about pay me, pay me, pay me, pay me.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if he was beginning to start wearing down and he knew the end was near and I need to get this paycheck.
Very well likely. Very well likely because he has had a lot of carries over the course of his career. So it's not surprising. But I'm not surprised they couldn't get any takers for him in a trade, and I'm not surprised he got cut.
No one's going to take that contract. Nobody would take that. That's just too much. Damn. I mean, it would be just ridiculous. Oh yeah, we'll take that. Okay. So, Eagle news. What's going on in Eagle Land?
Eagles landed a corner today. The Slayer, Darius the Slayer of Amari Cooper. He shut his ass down twice. And it's going to be 4 times next year.
Okay.
Eagles got a corner.
You got to go. No, I'm not going to say that he's garbage. I'm not going to say he's garbage. I'll say the Eagles are garbage because I hate the Eagles. But I'm not sure he's that guy that you think he is. I'm gonna put my haterade. Listen. I'm gonna put my haterade on. I got my haterade because I'm gonna try and make you feel bad because I say a lot of things. Because see, I said something to you last year and you were like, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I said that you had a lot of older players on your team. And that I remember all that bravado about what guy was that you kept talking about who was going to be a game changer for you? Oh wait, what was his name?
Greg Ward Jr.
No, because I can't remember his name because I don't think he played much. I think he played in one game. What was his name? He was a former Eagle player. He got that Redskin stank on him.
Deshaun?
Deshaun. What were you saying about Deshaun Jackson last year? What was that?
I said that you can't stop him with his speed. That's right.
Yeah, okay. But you can stop him with his belly though, right? Abdominal strength.
Well, yeah, I guess so. But here's the thing. I think you guys are doing the same thing now.
What's that?
Gerald McCoy, a little older, talking about bringing Emmanuel Sanders in his 30s.
Well, how much is Slay getting? I haven't seen the numbers. What's Slay's contract?
It's a 3-year deal. It's a 3-year deal. He's 29 years old. He just turned 29.
Okay.
$50 million, 30 guaranteed. So it's about $15.5 million, I think, a year.
15. Okay. Gerald McCoy.
15 or 16 million.
Gerald McCoy is only $6 million.
But Gerald McCoy was how old is he?
Gerald McCoy last year had I want to say
how old is he?
Oh, he's 32. But see, listen. What you're paying your guy would be 3 years of our guy, okay?
Mark, you need a carbohydrate.
Oh, listen, I tell you what, Gerald McCoy.
Last year you said the Eagles signing these old guys. That's exactly what your Cowboys are doing.
We signed one guy this age. One guy.
Well, you're going to sign Emmanuel Sanders at some point, probably.
Well, here's my thing on that. Okay, hear me out. Okay. Right. Because you don't have to necessarily be great with the other weapons that are there with the Cowboys offense. Because the problem is, okay, let me give you an example. Last year, Jason Witten still got his share of catches because people said, you know what, our best bet is let Jason Witten catch it because he ain't going to the house. Because you had to worry about Amari Cooper, right? You got to worry about Zeke Elliott. And Michael Gallup, if he just learns to hold on to the ball a little bit better, he's becoming a threat as well. So the fact that you have all these other pieces, and Blake Jarwin will be starting. Blake Jarwin, I don't know that he's going to be anywhere near your guys' tight ends. Right. But you look at all these other things. All these things collectively are going to make you and the other guys around him better. You look at, say, Alvin Harper. Alvin Harper, everybody thought he was a beast when he was with the Cowboys. Tampa Bay paid him a boatload of money because, we had Emmitt Smith, of course. You had, Michael Irving. You had Jay Novacek. So you couldn't cover everybody. So he looked fantastic in the slot. But once he got someplace else, it was like, meh. He let him go, and, of course, the Redskins pay him because that's what Redskins do. So, Emmanuel Sanders, I don't need him to be 1,000 yards because Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup will get those 1,000 yards.
No, but if he gets hurt and he's your primary slot guy.
Well, but see, I think what will happen is they'll probably bring back Austin. Austin is cheap. He's also a punt returner. He can also be a backup running back too. Now he's got an injury history too, but you got to roll the dice at some point. And I dare say that if I take those three guys right there and Zeke Elliott, that's an awful lot of firepower. And even if he does get hurt, and this is also too where you hope some of the younger guys start stepping up and making an impact. But I will also say this: if we do sign Emmanuel Sanders. Okay, because we got a Gerald McCoy, we ended up getting a corner. He's kind of a journeyman, so forth. If they end up getting another cornerback or safety, then you can go into the draft differently because you're not drafting per se for need. You're going to say, well, this is not like a lights out guy, but he'll be a serviceable guy, and then you can take the best player available.
And what do you think Dallas is? What do you think they're going to take in the draft? What do you think they would lean today? Now,
if it were me,
if it was Mark Holmes out of Carver.
First thing I'm taking the meanest, biggest, nastiest motherfucking nose tackle out there. Okay, that's what I'm because I'm trying to clog the middle. I'm trying to make Carson Wentz look and see this guy.
You're trying to do what the Eagles did.
Hold on. Let's stop here. I have been that guy forever because I was the guy who wanted like Aaron Donald in the draft. Unfortunately, we didn't get him. And I was the guy that said, get Calais Campbell, please get Calais Campbell. Right. When he was a free agent from Arizona. I was a nose tackle. Or excuse me, back in my day, it was nose guard, okay? I've still got to get used to it. I was a nose guard. And I was angry, too. You know why I was angry?
Because you're a Cowboy fan.
No. I was angry. You know how hard it is. What position did you play in football?
Tight end and linebacker.
Okay. See, you didn't have my issue. My issue is every freaking play, I got the fucking football this far from my nose. I'm literally looking at the damn football there and I can't touch it. I can't touch it. I just want to go. I want to have the glory of going into the end zone. It's literally right there. It's like saying, hi, I'm a football. Right. Don't you want to hold me? And I'm like, fuck you, football, fuck you. I just wanted to smack the football. And that's why I was angry. It's hard. It's hard to have. It's right there, man. It's right. This
is a carbohydrate breakdown. It's like you have those carbs sitting in your living room, right? Bread and chips, and you just really want a carb right now. It's the same thing. It's no different.
No, I had some of that pulled pork, man. I'm gonna have some nice pulled pork tacos, man. With the coleslaw and pickles and stuff on there. Oh, and the vinegar sauce. Oh, man, it's good. Philly, that shit's good.
I'm coming over.
No, you're not. You ain't leaving.
I'm coming to eat all of it.
Well, if you do, bring my daughter with you, okay? Because I'd really like to get her back over here.
Okay.
So, what else? Okay, so you got a cornerback. What are you doing about these wide receivers?
Well, I think the Eagles' philosophy going into the offseason was really focus free agency on your defensive team and then focus the draft on your offensive side of the ball. So I think you're going to see the Eagles go wide receiver in the draft. I don't know that they're going to sign a veteran guy. We'll see. But we also did sign a defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave from Pittsburgh Steelers. Very good signing. So now our defensive line should be beastly. But I think the offense will be addressed in the draft. Okay. I think you're going to see more defense taken. There's a lot of talk right now that they're trying to get Yannick Ngakoue.
I heard that.
We'll have to see that. We'll have to see how that goes, but could be interesting.
Okay. All right. Are you trying to hunker down? Are you staying away from the corona?
Everything's still open around here. So I don't.
You just touched your face, man. You touched your face. Stop. Oh God.
I don't worry about that. I'm young.
Yeah, but see, it's motherfuckers like you that are gonna get me killed.
I'm
not young. Okay. I'm not young.
I am not going.
Is your hate for the Cowboys that much that you're trying to kill me? Is that what it is?
No, I wouldn't try to kill you. I'd try to get you to eat a carbohydrate or something, but that's about it. Look, I can't. I try to not touch my face, but it's really a bad habit. I can't help it. Not trying, but I haven't really gone out. Only when I have to, Well, I'll tell you one thing that's weird. I'm supposed to go to the doctor's on Monday. I'm like, that's the last place I want to go because everybody's sick. I'm not going to go. I'm going to cancel.
Yeah, I've got a doctor's appointment with the cardiologist on the 31st, and it's like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be going or not. So, they were sitting there talking about older people, people overweight, people with high blood pressure, people with diabetes, that, 99% of the people in Italy that have died have been, in that kind of
Older.
situation. Older,
Yeah.
but now there's some kids and younger people that are also getting as well. You don't know how these things can mutate. And for all the people that say it's just a common cold or it's just a flu, I had a strep virus that got into my bloodstream and literally almost killed me. So,
Yeah.
it may seem like that. And for most people, it probably will be. But for the ones that it's not, it can be deadly.
Did you see the thing on the news today?
Which
They had it
thing?
earlier. They were talking about some I don't know, somebody in France. They were doing some sort of test, and they found a malaria vaccine that's been out for a while using, and they everybody took it.
And
Kind of worked.
they're doing some testing and stuff on some other drugs, and they said it's kind of like in a clinical stage, but they said it's still, maybe a year or more before it'll be ready for mass production.
I can't do this for a year. You know what I mean? Like at some point,
Well,
I'm just going to take my chances. I can't be hunkered down for 4 or 5 months. I can't do it, Mark.
well, I tell you what, I have a daughter who is a nurse, and they don't have enough medical supplies.
Yeah,
And
I
so
believe
the
that.
worry, and so it's kind of like, can you get tested? It's like, unless you're showing symptoms, you can't. We don't have tests. We don't have enough tests for the people that are coming through, and they're setting up drive-through testing. It's like we don't have enough gowns and gloves and
Are
masks.
they taking donations, like for people that have stuff to bring to them?
I believe pretty much every. I mean, they're scouring the country for stuff right now, and that's the thing. And this is where, as long as we don't have like mass people that gotta go, that's where the problem's gonna be. And if the doctors don't have masks and stuff, and they get sick, then what the fuck are we gonna do when they get sick?
I don't know. It's crazy. It's just bizarre.
Honestly, for me, I would love for them just to say, okay, you know what? We got a national holiday for 3 weeks. Just stay the fuck home, okay? Just stay home and stay in your house. That way, in 3 weeks, either you got it or you don't. And the ones that got it will take care of you, and the ones that don't, you're not getting it. That's it. But
I've been out. I've been out a couple times. I was out today, and I went out the other day. But other than that, I haven't been going out.
yeah. I mean, I went out. I did go yesterday to Best Buy, grab a TV, and grab out, and I was holding my breath too the whole time.
Not me. I'm just like this. What's up, everybody?
But I needed a bigger TV because my wife has her office upstairs and she's got like a service tablet. She's up here like this. I was like, you can't do that for who knows how long. So I said, I'll risk it for you, honey. And I've hunkered down. I got plenty of food here. Like I said, if we have to, we can live off pulled pork.
Yeah, why not?
All right, so everybody, listen, Cowboy fans, I need your help. I need you to go to Philly.500 and troll the F out of this guy because I'm sick and tired of these freaking Eagles. If I had $1 for every Eagle fan that came through and telling me that they're going to stop Amari Pooper.
Oh, easy. Guy's soft. He's soft. I told you, you're like, what are you going to go after Amari Cooper? I don't want him. He's too soft.
you wanted Byron Jones. Oh, but wait, you know what's interesting?
I didn't want
Hold on. On your Philly. You know what's interesting? Because on this, I did a video earlier today talking about this. Because I said, you know what, I want to see. I don't know that much about this guy, and I looked and I saw 8 interceptions in 2017. I was like, damn, that's like what the Cowboys got all last year. Then he had 3, and then he had 2. But then I started looking at the tapes. I don't know if you remember the Super Bowl with the Cowboys versus the Steelers, the last one. I can't remember the cornerback who was a part-time starter who got 2 interceptions, which were probably 2 of the worst interceptions in.
Hey, this guy's a 3-time Pro Bowl.
Oh, hold on.
Come on.
Hold on. I'm going to send you the tape because I'm looking at some of these interceptions where he is the only guy in the damn picture or these tip-ups. And I'm kind of like, no, he's a good corner. I'm not saying he's not. But, I'm sitting there thinking about he had Mitch Trubisky throwing to him. How many games did he have against Mitch Trubisky?
Now, I mean, he's got Dak Prescott throwing him.
And also, and I believe Aaron Rodgers was missing on some of those games, too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
right.
maybe
and Kirk Cousins.
I'm
just saying that, and I'm watching these films because I'm seeing, like, Arizona, I'm seeing, like, Tampa Bay, and Lord knows Tampa Bay. Jameis Winston, man, I mean, he's giving up more than a $5 hooker.
That guy.
Okay. So I'm kind of like, yeah, okay. But it's, he did get one from Tom Brady, but Tom Brady, that looked like the 50-year-old Tom Brady throwing it.
I think you're trying to talk yourself into not being scared. I think it's on, dude. He's going to shut down Cooper. He's going to shut him down. And let me ask you this. I want to know.
Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Why the hell does your Dallas Cowboys treat your quarterback like such trash?
And friends, thank you very much for tuning in to the Joe Boo Sports Report. I'm Mark Holmes, and this is
Philly.500.
Be sure to go on his channel and troll the F out of him. And I wish I knew why they treated my quarterback that way. We should have just done this whole thing live. I'll be honest with you. So the doomsday scenario that everybody says, you can't pay Dak Prescott because if you do, you're going to lose everybody. Well, you know that Dak Prescott has the third highest hit being a franchise tag player, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's $31 million is his cap hit. Jared Goff is number one, and I forgot who's number two.
Wilson?
Yeah, Wilson is number two, and then it's Dak. So if the Cowboys actually got a deal done, that first year would probably be about maybe 20, 22 million or something like that. Would actually give us more cap space,
right?
Where we'd actually have more money because we still have, a good chunk of change left to spend. I think we still have 26 million. If they get Dak's deal done, you're going to save at least 8 or 9 million right there. Mm-hmm. And we've got a lot of fat that if we do decide that we want to get some people, we could. I mean, if we just let Tyrone Crawford go, that's $8.5 million right there. That along with Dak Prescott's money, you look at that and say that's another $8 million. So you're talking about $17 million onto the 26 that we have. And so for us to get Gerald McCoy, for us to be able to get Amari Cooper, to get Dak, and bring back some of the other guys, we're actually in pretty good shape money wise. If we do decide that we want to try and go all out, but I'm not sure that there's a whole lot of guys really to buy the farm with. A lot of people have been talking about Giovanni Clowney. I don't think that he was trying to get 22, 23. I'm like, dude, he had 3 sacks last year. It's like, nah, dude, you're way overpriced. I would rather try to get actually Snacks Harrison on a cheap deal.
Snacks, yeah, I like Snacks. Actually.
Snacks would help the Dallas Cowboys defense run tremendously.
Look, the longer you wait to sign the quarterback, the worse it is. What are you going to do? Franchise him next year? He's $38 million? And then what? What happens is the quarterback feels not wanted and eventually wants out. That's what
I can tell you this much. I don't think he would hold out. But I can guarantee you he would play lights out because it's going to be like, you know what? I'm going to play so well that I'm going to blow the roof off of you having to sign me, or I'm going to get the fuck out and go someplace else.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Tannehill's making $29.5 million.
Ryan Tannehill, he only started 30 passes in 2 playoff games. I mean,
yeah. Well, that's what
don't get me started. Kirk Cousins 33.
I know.
Kirk Cousins.
I know. It's crazy. I think you guys are making a mistake not signing him.
I gotta find my blood pressure medicine, man. You got my pressure up now. Damn it! I need a carb. Somebody give me a carb, please.
Give him a carb.
Give me a carb. But as always, though, Philly, I always have fun talking with you and stuff, man. The rest of your people know they can kiss my you know what because you know how those trolls are. But seriously, be careful out there, man. Don't take any chances. All you guys out there, man. Listen. 2-3 weeks of your time of staying home is nothing. It's better to do that than to keep risking it. The power company says we're not turning off the power. The cell company said we ain't gonna turn off your cell phones. The mortgage companies are sending you letters saying, you know what, we can defer the payments until after this thing. So you're gonna be able to make it. All right?
Yeah.
So just chill, and watch Mark Holmes. And Philly.500 because we're gonna be going at we're gonna be going at it, buddy. I'm coming for you.
I'll double more off that ass.
All right, I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm Mark Holmes with
Philly.500.
All right, we'll see you guys.